Hello guys, good evening to all of you. And today we will learn how to create a smart road barrier system. Okay, so first of all, we understand why we need to create this project. Okay, so the main purpose of this project is that okay, uh, this system is to automatically detect vehicles and control the opening and closing of the road barrier. Okay, so this type of automation system is commonly used in parking area, toll booths, private security gates, and railways crossing. No, so this improves safety and reduce the need of manual operation by automatically managing vehicle entry and exit. Okay, so it is very useful when we use in the toll plaza and our private security gate. Okay, so now let's go on next part, and these are the required components. Okay, now I'm using the Arduino Uno boards, IR sensor, ultrasonic sensor, servo motor, है ना? And functionality process I will explain next topic again. And this is the ultrasonic sensor, So LCD display, okay, then buzzer sound, okay, and LEDs, and this is the component. So I'm using all these components in my project, okay. So this is the Arduino Uno board. Okay. So is the brain of entire project. So it is a microcontroller board based on 8 mega 328 pin, which process input signals from the sensors and controls output devices like LEDs, buzzer, and servo motor. All of components are connected to the Arduino digital pins, and Arduino continuously checks a sensor data, then execute program instruction into the control system, and it controls the various system automatically. Okay, then we are using the ultrasonic sensor. So I used for the purpose and ultrasonic sensor to measure distance of an approach vehicle, and the sensor work by the sending ultrasonic sound waves. Okay, so measuring the take time to for echo to return, and based on time the Arduino calculate the distance. Okay, so and okay, and now PI sensor. So PI sensor is used to improve accuracy and safety. I also use an IR sensor module. So IR sensor detect whether a vehicle is directly in the front of the barrier is to work by emitting infrared light. So and detecting its reflection from nearby objects. Okay, so it is using for that purpose. Okay, so this is servo motor. So servo motor is used to open and close the barrier. A servo motor to send the signal pin of servo motor, and it connected to the PWM pin digital pin of Arduino Uno board, and it have multiple three pins. So we will explain again in the next part. And so this is one in I'm using in our project LCD display, and it show you the message when you any object, any vehicle is the front of barrier. So barrier when will open, so it will show you the opening process and closing and object. Okay, so the in form of message. Okay, and this is the buzzer, and it's used for create a sound, and it alert to uh, the various system. And in this process we are using for road various system the pulse sound when a vehicle is detected or where not, so when a barrier is opening or closing, so it will alarm and will produce sounds. Okay, and these are the LEDs. So I'm using LEDs for indicate when an object is detected and where it is open. So it will show you the red LED, and LED will glow. And when object is not here is the and near the sensor, so it will glow green LED. So these are the components I'm using in my project. Okay, so now let's move on new topic. So that is the circuit connection. Okay, so this is the circuit diagram or circuit connection of my project, and so let's I explain this. So first, this is ultrasonic sensor, and ultrasonic sensor has four pins. So first one is VCC, second one is a trigger, third one is eco, fourth one is ground. So VCC and ground pin is using for supply, power supply, and trigger pin, eco pin is using the reflect and receiver the signals to the an object. Okay, so now this is the IS sensor. IS sensor is using for also detecting the object or vehicle which is near the PI sensor. Oh, sorry, IS sensor. Okay, so now it have also three pins. Three pins. First is signal pins or two both pins for power supply we are using. Okay, and this is the servo motor or servo motor has three pins. First pin is signal pin, second pin is VCC 5 volt, or this is ground pin. So also I'm using ground and VCC for the power supply. Okay, and signal pin I'm using to send the signal and to the uh, servo motor, and it will connect it to the various. Okay, so I'm connecting to the pin number 6 of servo motor. Okay, and now let me explain. Trigger pin of ultrasonic sensor. I'm connecting to the pin number 8, and eco pin. I'm connecting to the little pin number 9 of Arduino Uno boards. Okay, so you can connect. So you can connect any trigger pin and eco pin to according to your project. So I'm connecting 8 and 9 little pin. Okay, so and I'm connecting the fourth pin of I2C LCD display. So it has two pin for power supply, ground and VCC. Another one is two pin for SDA and LCA. SDA for data communication and clock speed. And so I'm connecting to the analog 4 of SDA pin of I2C module and of the LCD. Okay, and LCA pin I'm connecting to the A5. So A4 and A5 pin of Arduino board. These are the analog pin. So these are the default pins to connect SDA and LCL. Okay. When you want to connect LCD I2C module. Okay, and you can connect both of LEDs, green and red, according to your project. So I'm connecting only pin number 3 or pin number 4. So pin number 3 is using for red LED, and pin number 4 is using for green LED to glow the LED. Okay, and also I'm using the buzzer pin to digital pin number 5 of Arduino board. So these are the circuit connection. Or this is the breadboard. This is the Arduino Uno board. Also this is the microcontroller, and okay, this is the brain of our whole project. So you can use the breadboard for reduce the more complexity, and uh, it is used to reduce the pin configuration. So okay, so now I'm showing you working process. Okay, so as you can see, uh, this is the we can check. Okay, now we can stop. So okay, this is the circuit diagram or circuit connection of my project. You can watch this. You can take a screenshot. Okay, so now let's we move on the next coding part. Okay. Okay, so this is the coding, and now I will explain in short way. If I explain one line, each line of line, so it can be long video. So, okay. Uh, so firstly, I'm including the all libraries of all input and output devices. such as servo motor and LCD display. Okay, so now I'm giving the variable name of servo motor like variate. Okay, you can take according to your purpose. Okay, so this line is very important. You have to define liquid crystal underscore I2C and LCD 0 into 27 comma 16 into 2. So this line is for I2C model. If you connect to I2C model project of Arduino, okay, you know. So these are the LED pin and 3 and 4 digital pins to the connected Arduino Uno board, and buzzer pin is connected to the 5 digital number 5 pin of Arduino, and as well as connected to the Arduino board of digital number 6 pin, and IS sensor is connected to the digital pin 7 and eco pin, and a trigger pin of ultrasonic sensor is connected to the 8 or digital 9. Okay, so I'm defining the duration distance and IR value variable, and this is the vehicle count you can use or not. This is the optional code line, and okay. So this is the void setup. The void setup is used for create a project in you want to run at a one time. Okay, and you have to define all devices as an input or output. Okay, so you can use so you have to use so first in this void setup, I'm defining the servo dot attached to servo pin. Okay, pin mode is a function to use to define as output input of your input and output devices. So we are taking output from the trigger pin of ultrasonic sensor, and I'm also taking eco pin input from the eco pins. Okay, or I'm taking input from the IR pin. So and these are the green pin, red pin, and these are the LED pin and buzzer pin. So these are is using for uh, output, and LCD dot in is stand for initialization of LCD display, and LCD dot backlight is using for show the backlight of messages on the LCD, and set cursor is for it is the 16 into 2. 16 LCD has 16 column and 2 row, so you have to define set cursor in the as a parameter 0 1 1 0 2. So and at a first line we want to show smart road variant, and 0 1 I'm showing the vehicle counts. Okay, so these are the serial dot begin. This is very important line. If you not define this line, so you can't print any message on the serial board. Serial print and okay. So this is used for baud rate pin. So if you want to code run your code, okay, so it used for this process. Okay, so this is used for serial communication to devices or Arduino. Okay, and barrier dot right zero angle. So this is the void loop. When we want to run our code in uh, for loop, and we want to run our project again and again, so we have to write code into the void loop. So we are defining the low and high of our devices as a devices. It can be output and input devices. Okay, and data write function is used for to active your device, or just like this trigger pin low when ultrasonic sensor is we are defining. This is the defining code of ultrasonic sensor. Okay, so now we are taking the duration, and then we are calculating the distance, and then it will the value in the form of distance, and it will send the value to the devices when we want to operate by the Arduino board. Okay, and so I'm taking the IR value of by the IR sensor, and we are taking we are showing the distance and value on the LCD display of IR sensor, and I'm defining the if else condition. So distance is greater than 25 and less than 0, and higher value equal to low and detected the equal to false. So it will give the value according to the if else condition, and I'm defining the digital right green pin high and buzzer pin high and red pin low, and dot where servo motor will be go 90 angle when this condition will be true. And okay, so and if this value this condition will not be true, then it will do the next code. Okay, so you can watch this code, and if you have any query, if you have any question, so you can go my comment section and you can give the any your message, so I can respond to you. Okay, when so this is the coding part of my project, and now I'm going to show my real working of my project. Okay, so this is my project, and now you can check. So ultrasonic sensor is detecting an object, and it will give the message to the LCD display. Okay, so it is detecting the object, and it will also showing the message onto the uh, seal monitor. Okay, so we are I'm taking other object for the to IS sensor detecting this purpose. So okay, servo motor is opening, and when it is not okay, so this is the working process. LCD, green LED, and red LED is glowing according to the code purpose. Okay, so this is the working process of my project. Okay, you can see it is detecting, and it is showing the value in the form of message. Okay, and it is showing the distance. Okay, now we are taking again. Barrier is open 90 angle, and it is going to back when it is not detecting any object. This is the IS sensor. Okay, okay. This is the working process of my project. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot to watch my video, and please subscribe my video and sorry YouTube channel. So I will upload one by one video of related to Arduino Uno board. Okay, so Arduino projects, it can useful for you when you want to learn this type of project. If you want to go into the robotics, okay, it will help you for you. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.